In the IT managed services industry today, many partners tend to focus on the revenue growth they'll see over the next few years. Indeed, in 2025, we're likely to see revenue growth in IT managed services amongst channel partners grow somewhere approximately 12 to 13% by the end of this year. But what we want to talk about today is actually how managed service providers can transform internally. One of the key areas of discussion that we often talk about with MSPs is cybersecurity. And most of the time, it's how they can build managed cybersecurity practices for their end customers. But here, we're talking about internal transformation. 63% of channel partners today have changed their technology stacks in light of a breach. Particularly, they've changed their cybersecurity stacks. What really is important for us today is to focus on how MSPs can make their businesses more secure. It's very important for MSPs to go through some of the hard yards of securing their own businesses. Many of them are doing that today and have done, but this is an ongoing transformation process. As they build those cybersecurity capabilities, they also go through things like audits for cyber insurance and certifications like NIS2, ISO 27001, and others. Going through these processes helps them build professional services consulting capabilities for their external customers. So in fact, the ROI on building your own cybersecurity capabilities internally is significant when you consider the capabilities that you build to drive that revenue growth. Another area of growth today is particularly in AI. AI is no doubt everywhere. Artificial intelligence is helping us to automate so many tasks in the IT sector. But really, for MSPs, most of that AI growth is actually internal. And what we mean by that is MSPs automating basic cybersecurity and capabilities around ticketing, billing, reporting, and also compliance. In the cybersecurity space, managed detection response is now increasingly driven by artificial intelligence capability, and we'll see that grow even more over the next 5 years. As MSPs start building their AI capabilities, really the most important thing for them to do is to build that internally. That means getting their data ready, getting their processes ready, and it's not just about using ChatGPT to write a few marketing materials. It goes far beyond that. But that level of transformation requires real, dedicated internal investment. Finally, one of the things that we are seeing today is particularly a growth around co-management. And what that means is MSPs managing IT environments with end customers. Now, most MSPs want to manage the environment internally, or at least say they do. But over half of MSPs are actually seeing more of their growth over the next 3 years coming from these co-managed models. However, it's easier said than done, and what it requires is a brand new role. People can actually build co-managed relationships with end customers to help essentially build the relationship between the MSP and the end customer over a number of years. It helps with customer retention, also helps with employee retention, and helps to minimize churn in the customer base. This is particularly important at the moment where some MSPs are really struggling to find growth and others are growing double digits. If you can retain at least 90% of your customers, the amount of sales investment you need to make to essentially bring in new customers on top of that is minimized. This also helps with automation and helps close down some of that investment over the next few years, particularly as some of those budgets can be constrained in the MSP space. So internal transformation is really the watchwords for today. Yes, we expect the growth in managed services in the channel to grow to around $595 billion by the end of this year, growing at approximately 12 to 13%. But what we really want to see is MSPs who are capable of transforming their businesses internally to help build for better growth tomorrow. If you want to find out more about this, you can visit Omdia and set up a request to have a briefing with an analyst today.